Good morning all of you. Chapter 8, Class 12, Short Run Equilibrium Output. In previous class we discussed about AS or aggregate supply. Aggregate supply means flow of goods and services, and flow of goods and services generates income. That's why AS is also called income. So income increases always in constant rate. That's why AS or income makes an angle of 45 degree. Now AD. AD means aggregate demand, or AD refers to desired expenditure in the economy during an accounting year. AD refers to desired expenditure. AD refers to desired expenditure in the economy during an accounting year. So it has two components, C and I. According to Keyes, economy is considered to be closed. So economy is divided into two parts, or we can say AD is divided into two parts, C and I. C for consumption expenditure and I for investment expenditure. So AD equals to C plus I. C for consumption expenditure, expenditure by the consumer, and I for investment expenditure, expenditure by the producers. So AD means planned expenditure in the economy during an accounting year. एक साल में जितना भी खर्चा होता है, जब हम डिमांड करेंगे तो खर्चे होंगे, और जब खर्चे होंगे तो क्या होगा, एक तरह से खर्चे हमारे जब होंगे तो हमारी डिमांड बढ़ेगी. अगर हमारी इनकम ज्यादा है तो खर्चे भी ज्यादा रहेंगे, इनकम कम है तो खर्चे भी कम रहेंगे. सो AD refers to desired expenditure in the economy during an accounting year. It has two parts, or it has two components, C and I. C for consumption expenditure and I for investment expenditure. Consumption expenditure, expenditure by the consumer, and investment expenditure, expenditure by the investors or producer. So AD equals to C plus I. And AD or demand is highly dependent upon income. Higher the income, higher the AD, and lower the income, lower the AD. But AD never be zero, because survival needs demand or survival needs consumption. Clear? AD equals to C plus I. Now firstly we understand the meaning of C, then I. C means consumption expenditure. And consumption expenditure is highly dependent upon income. So consumption is a function of income, or there is a positive relationship between consumption and income. Higher the income, higher the consumption, and lower the income, lower the consumption. So there is a positive relationship between consumption and income. Higher the income, higher the consumption, and vice versa. Vice versa means just opposite. Means lower the income, lower the consumption. So there is a positive relationship between consumption and income. But at minimum level of consumption is always essential in the economy. Means when income is zero, consumption never be zero, because some minimum level of consumption is always essential in the economy, or we can say survival needs consumption. Clear? And I for investment expenditure, expenditure by the investors or producers. There are two types of investment. Number first, induced investment, and number second, autonomous investment. Induced investment means investment which is affected by income, or we can say higher the income, higher the investment, and lower the income, lower the investment. मीन जो इनकम के साथ साथ जो इन्वेस्टमेंट चेंज होते जाते हैं वो होते हैं इंड्यूस इन्वेस्टमेंट. ऑटोनॉमस इन्वेस्टमेंट आर नॉट अफेक्टेड बाय इनकम, आर नॉट अफेक्टेड बाय इनकम, और वी कैन से ऑटोनॉमस इन्वेस्टमेंट remains constant at all levels of income. Clear? So there are two types of investment: induced investment and autonomous investment. Induced investment are those investment which are affected by income. It means higher the income, higher the investment, and lower the income, lower the investment. investment are those investment which are not affected by income, or we can say it remains constant at all levels of income. When income is 0, investment is 10. When income is 100, investment is again 10. So when investment is constant, is known as autonomous investment. Clear? So according to Keyes, investment is considered to be autonomous, not induced. So autonomous investment means investment remains constant at all levels of income. So according to Keyes, investment is considered to be autonomous. It means free from level of income. Let's understand with the help of table and graph. Table and graph of AD. Income C, I and ED. Income 0, consumption 20, investment 10. Income 20, consumption 25, investment again 10. Because according to Keyes, investment is considered to be autonomous. Income 40, consumption 30, investment is again 10. Income 60, consumption 35, investment 10. Income 80, consumption 40, investment 10. Income 100, consumption 45, and investment is again 10. So at lower level of income, consumption is greater than income. At higher level of income, income is greater than consumption. So at initial stages, savings are negative, and at higher level of income, savings are positive. At C plus I and AD, then 20 plus 10, 30, 25 plus 10, 35, 30 plus 10, 40, 35 plus 10, 45, 40 plus 10, 15, 45 plus 10, 55. Clear? So, in initial stages, when income is 0 and 20, AD is 30 and 35, means total expenditure. It means C is greater than Y, and that time savings are negative. When income is 40 and total expenditure is 40, means income is exactly equal to AD. Income is exactly equal to AD. That time savings are 0. And at higher level of income, income is greater than AD. That time savings are positive. Clear? So in initial stages, when income is less than consumption, that time savings are negative. When income is exactly equal to AD, that time savings are 0. And when income is greater than AD, that time savings are positive. It means people start saving a part of their income. Clear? Income is indicated on OX axis. Income is Y. On the other hand, AD or C and I is indicated on OY axis. We will draw freehand graph. So, income makes an angle of 45 degree because income increases at constant rate 0, 20, 40, 60, 80 and 100. So, it makes an angle of 45 degree. C. In initial stages, C is greater than Y. Then, at higher level of income is greater than C. In initial stages, C is greater than Y, and at higher level of income is greater than C. Investment is constant, so it is parallel to OX axis. Difference between AD and C is constant 20, 30, 25, 35, 30, 40, 35, 45, 40, 50, 45, 55. Difference between AD and C, 10 difference. So both the lines are parallel to each other. So C, AD. At initial level of income or at lower level of income, AD is greater than income. That time AD is exactly equal to income when savings are 0. And at higher level of income, AD is greater than income. So when AD is greater than income, savings are negative. When AD is exactly equal to income, savings are 0. and when income is greater than AD, savings are positive. Clear? So income 0, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 means income increases at constant rate. C, consumption. Consumption never be 0 because survival needs consumption. So in initial stages or when income is 0, consumption is 20. Then when income is 20, consumption is 25 and so on. Investment is considered to be autonomous. It means investment is constant at all levels of income or it is not affected by income. Then C plus I, AD, 0, 20 plus 10, 30, 25 plus 10, 35, 30 plus 10, 40, 35 plus 10, 45, 40 plus 10, 50 and 45 plus 10, 55. Investment, I is parallel to OX axis. It means investment is constant. C in initial stages, C is greater than income and at high level of income, income is greater than C. AD and C are parallel to each other because difference between AD and C is constant. Clear? Now equilibrium GDP or equilibrium income means when AD is exactly equal to AS, or we can say when income is equal to AD because AS is also called income. So equilibrium GDP means AS equals to AD or we can say S equals to I. Firstly, we will discuss about AS equals to AD. So income 0, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. Income is also called AS. So AS or income 0, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. In previous class we discussed about AS or income. AS or income increases at constant rate. Then C plus I equals to AD. C 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I investment is constant because according to Keynes, investment is considered to be autonomous. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. AD, C plus I, 20 plus 10, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 and 60. So, at 40 level of income or we can say AS is exactly equal to AD because income is also called AS and at 40 level of income AS and AD are equal to each other. So, it is an equilibrium point. AS equals to AD, 40 equal to 40. So, it is an equilibrium point when AS is exactly equal to AD. Clear? AS, AD. AS in initial stages, AD is greater than AS or AD is greater than income. Then AD equals to AS, then AD is less than AS. So when AD equals to AS, it is known as equilibrium GDP or equilibrium income when AD is exactly equal to AS. Clear? So equilibrium is struck on 40 level of income where AS and AD is equal to each other or both the lines AS and AD are intersect each other at point E